Alright, welcome back to Nick Lenz's Comic Corner, Classic Lesser Known Classics. This is episode number 3078 and Doubleshot number 2972. Don't worry, the very next episode will feature a non-X-Men trade. This one does feature two X-Men trades. First of which is X-Terminators! And no subtitles one, just X-Terminators by Leah Williams, which collects the second volume of the series. Which was only I think 5 issues, I believe it was? Yeah, 5 issues. Yeah, 5 issues. Released in the year 2022. And it's an adult-oriented series. Yes. It was a miniseries released under the Destiny of X-Banner. We have Carlos Gomez in the artwork. The cover artworks are Federico Beniti and Matt Molina. So, we start off with looks like Dazzler roller skating, chewing bubblegum, blasting what appears to be vampires, and then we're introduced to our cast. Dazzler, Boom Boom, and Jubilee. Yes, also Laura's here too. One point in the story, Boom Boom thinks she got to use her powers via her frickin' breast. Because, of course, there's a scene about basically breast in here. It is a women's series, basically no fighting. Basically, what it's kind of like a fight night book. Very, very adult-oriented book. Yeah. And, of course, they get a conflict with a man named Alex. Who is this guy? He is Dracula's grandson. No, I'm not kidding about that. He is Dracula's grandson. Yeah, he's son of X, I think his name is. The guy who was the main villain of the Curse Mutants crossover. This is his freaking son. That's him. And he's the main villain of the story. And yes, they involved the Vampire Nation. And one of their very few appearances that basically, since their first issues in Jason Aaron's Avengers run, this is one of the very few appearances they made outside of the title. And it being very few, because the only times that this organization appeared outside of that book was in a Blade one-shot, Blade's very brief ongoing series. Let's see. This book. And that's it. It's almost like the rest of my readers just want to do anything with this, because I'm sure the other writers probably felt this was a bad idea. Leah probably was told to do this, possibly. And this is her first series she's had since X Factor. Which, a little fun fact about the first volume for the series. The first volume was published alongside the original ongoing that was the very first volume for X Factor. Excuse me. And this was launched after X Factor ended because, just by sheer coincidence, they brought this title back for the first time in 30 years. And by the way, this book has nothing to do with the original book at all. Nothing. Aside from the name, it is just the second volume for the book, set in modern day, not back then. It does feature the same characters. It does feature Boom Boom, just going all over the place, and just fighting, lots of blood. Laura shows up toward the end of issue number 1, and she just joins the fray. By the way, Laura here is wearing her current Krakoa outfit, an outfit that she still wears in her solo title. And yes, there is a joke in here about Boom Boom's chest. Because, of course, they made her chest bigger now. For reasons? Yep. So, yeah, despite the fact the conflict nearly caused international incident, they're left scot-free, and the fact that, by the way, we even have it where a copy of, looks like Boom Boom is giving the real Boom Boom a Boston Crab. Yes, seriously, giving her a Boston Crab. Actually, no, that's a sharpshooter. Yes, giving her a freaking sharpshooter. He has all these copies. Yep. It is by far one of the most oddest series I've seen. And yeah, it rightfully earned the whole mature audience this thing. And by the way, are the girls convicted of nearly causing the international incident? No, they're not. Basically, their actions should be justified. Dracula, by the way, Also, by sheer complete randomness, we have an appearance in here by Teleport Traveler, aka the Collector. Yes, this is a look that they first start sporting. I think it was in Nova. I think it was. Because of Benicio del Toro portraying this guy, we have to make the character look exactly like Benicio del Toro. Yes, and by the way, if you're really curious, has the Collector ever appeared in the X-Tile prior to this? No! No, he hasn't. His appearance in this book is completely random. The only reason why he was thrown in is because, like the X-Men, he is also a creation of Stan Lee and Jack Kirby. There's even a softball game because X-Men love baseball. We even have where Doug Ramsey's wife, his beautiful wife, basically plays umpire, who still doesn't speak a word of English. And then we have where Steph Cuckoo is basically like just happy at Emma's feet. You have Laura wearing a dress, which Wolverine is like, really? That's a nice looking dress you're working, Laura. Yes. And here's Dracula. Yes, the ruler of the Vampire Nation himself. Yeah, and he's excommunicated, and the girls got off scot-free by the end of the miniseries. They're not punished per se. They do fight some random demon in the book. Magic randomly appears in the book, and then for some reason we have, I think it's one of the Cuckoos decided to come back butt-ass naked, just cuz, and well, they party in a ruined bar, and that's the miniseries. It's pretty kind of fun. Yeah, it's kind of fun. Yeah, it's like Leah want to make a Grindhouse movie with this one. That's kind of the best way to describe it. I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. Yep. What is next? Well, if I can find it here. Basically, both this book and the next book have something in common. They're both written by women. Next up is Realm of X. Written by... Excuse me. Torin Grebeck. Artwork here for the... By the way, this is a 4-issue mini-series. Artwork here by... Mostly put for most of the series by Jonas Neves, with issue 3 done by Brenda Olivia. Raphael Purdy does the... does issue number 4. Cole does with the original artist. Stephanie Haynes does the cover out here. So Realm X, this is basically another magic-based book. The focus on magic, and for some reason we have thrown in the beautiful Typhoid Mary. Yep, it's basically like them with. Believe it or not, anyone remember this character? Yeah, it's the X-Men's only Muslim character, Sand. Yes. And then we see looks like a Rachel Summers thing is. So basically they're on like a little quest. So that's basically magically a team of mostly put like not very well known characters on a quest for Odin. It kind of feels like a Thor book with X-Men characters. That's kind of what. Oh, by the way, the big thing is we have to look for the White Witch, who turns out to be Cyrene, the leader of the Captain Britain Corps. Yep, so the book is also basically related to Captain Britain stuff. Excuse me. This is by far the first and only miniseries where Typhoid Mary plays a part in for the X-Men franchise in her entire history. Somehow she was retconned to be a mutant, so she's alive for code, no problem. And then her husband, Wilson Fisk himself, the former kingpin of crime, declares citizenship by marriage because he's married Typhoid Mary, so he's allowed to live in the country, no problem. Yeah, and by the way, he plays a small role in Fall of X. Very small role. And my guess is they're able to do this because Typhoid Mary's in the books, so that's basically it. And we have stuff here involving Odin, like the Valkyries. I gotta admit, was a little more fun than X-Terminators. Unlike X-Terminators, this book is not a second volume of another old title. This is original title, and it's really good. I would say this is probably the next step after Betsy Braddock, because it involves the Captain Britain stuff. No Excalibur here. Yeah, the Excalibur, the version, I think it disbanded. Yes. Because they've not featured since their book ended. I'm not sure what the heck they're up to. But I'm going to get this book roughly a 9 out of 10. Yep. And with that, that's two more series reviewed for the Krakoa era for X-Men. There are technically still 3 more ongoings left to go for Krakoa. Yes. Was one of them soon. I will be reviewing more stuff for it. Yep. So be curious, like, how many are left? Oh, there's several. I would say this book was released at the height of the Krakoa stuff. Yes. So it's basically... So here's what's left. Bishop War College, Rogue and Gambit, Astonishing Iceman, Show in the Vault, Dark X-Men, Jean Grey, Uncanny Spider-Man, Dead X-Men, X-Men Forever, this is something with the original title, Children of the Atom, and Weapon X-Men. That's it. And that is, how many titles may I ask? That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. About 12 more series left to work on, aside from the 3 ongoings. Yep. But yeah, that's a good review. Please like, comment, subscribe, turn notifications, and hit this like button. Well, let's work on 100 girlfriends. Okay, next video. Bye.